jubilation was in the air as the third free-for-all launched in Vancouver, British Columbia, one of 12 planned across the country. It was a family day of free toys, groceries, entertainment, and most importantly, the message of Jesus Christ.
Here, just electric in the air. Everyone's so excited. The music is going. There's even a smoke machine and balloons, and it's great. So it's really exciting.
The event was held twice in the same day, Broadway Church in the morning and Glad Tidings in the afternoon. Almost 1,500 families registered.
A lineup for church, that's something most pastors would love to see. Well, here in Vancouver, Free For All has made it a reality.
Time in line passed quickly with some unexpected entertainment.
So now, totally blindfolded, I'm going to do a trick with my spinning on the finger. Actually, how about if I can't see you at all? I know that. And I'm just certainly going just by sound. But I'm going to get this ball on my finger. Oh, I feel it on my finger.
Are you buying this?
And then you are very good. Wherever you are, you're very good.
These tiny participants told me what they hope to get out of the event.
I hope I get to have more groceries and some toys.
Toys.
But for the parents of these kids and other neighborhood friends, the invitation in the mail was a godsend.
You know, I see people going without food. I mean, last night I shared some of my beans with another person.
I'm coming from a transitional lifestyle and trying to change my ways and, you know, meeting new people here and new support system, and it's been great, and the people have been wonderful here, so.
Kim Milliken heads up Broadway Church's outreach program called The Warehouse.
Part of our mandate at the Warehouse is to reach directly into this community. We have about 12,000 single parents that live within a 12-kilometer radius of our church. And just as a tangible outreach into touching people in a very real way, we felt that this was an opportunity to speak into their lives, to show them the love of our church and of the Warehouse and what we do, and be able to, again, tangibly help people who are in need, especially in some of the poorest postal codes in Vancouver, which are located right in this area here.
Pastor Nor Kohler concurs.
What we want to accomplish through this event is be able to really just tell people that we love them, that we're glad that they live in this community, that the church is in, that we don't feel like they are outsiders or that we're insiders, that they are integral to this community. And we want to tell them that we love them, that we care for them, and that Jesus does as well.
One of the unique aspects of Free For All is the partnership between Crossroads Christian Communications, the Goodness Project, and local churches.
The local church, as my dad, David Mays, has always said, is God's address here on earth. And we've always seen ourselves as a ministry as just an arm of the local church. As part of our mission statement is to enhance and augment the ministry of the local church.
We have Catholics, Presbyterians, Baptists, they're all here. And we're all working together, and nobody cares where these people end up going and serving the Lord in what church. So there's only one church, and we're so excited to be a part of it.
Goodness Project co-founder Bill Fletcher says churches couldn't believe the help they were receiving.
They said, man, you're coming and Crossroads is going to help us pay for it. So that doesn't happen normally. They were overwhelmed, saying we don't have to raise all the money to do this. And I said, no, the Crossroads partners are helping to take this all across Canada. And it made it so much easier on the churches themselves.
And those of you who support 100 Huntley Street, look what you're supporting. This is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to pack this place out today with probably 2,000, 2,500 people. These people are from low income, and they are, when they're coming in, their eyes get so big. They've never seen in this city a church that reaches out in such a generous way. And to us, it's the love of Jesus. So we are pumped.
And it was local churches who sourced out the hundreds of volunteers who packed groceries and facilitated the event.
I just wanted to be here to meet people and kind of show them that we cared. Thought it was a good way to bring my family out to do it together.
I work at the church here, and someone just said, "Why are you doing this?" And I said, "We have the opportunity to give to you, and why not?" And they were just dumbfounded that someone would take the time and effort to go and give to the community like this.
Crossroads President Ron Maines says practical help is key, but there's a more important need he wants to address.
There's a great crowd here, and we know just shortly that many will raise their hands and say yes to Jesus, and they realize that it's not just about food and about toys, but they can have, those will disappear. Yeah. But what they can learn, what they can get inside and receive, they realize that salvation is free for all as well. And so that's the whole point of it. And this is just the fun part right now.
Everything's fun.
Ron was having so much fun throwing bears, I could hardly get him to stop, even during the interview.
It's a great day. This is the second event of the day, and we're a little tired, but it's just too much fun here to slow down. If we can throw out these teddy bears.
All right, here we go.
But it wasn't just Ron having fun with those bears. Every family received toys, but a few kids got a little something extra.
Is there anybody here that had a birthday today? Should we give that to him for a birthday present? Come on, folks. There you go. So we wanted you just to get a glimpse of this.
Guests also got a taste of what each church has to offer.
But if you will meet my friend today.
But it was the message of God's love that more than 600 families responded to, standing up to commit their lives to Jesus.
That when I leave this place,
local churches plan to follow up, helping them grow on their spiritual journey.
We have a lot. Like next Sunday, we're opening up the church doors. We're throwing a salmon feast.
Oh my goodness!
And we're going to feed them. Yeah, so we're ready.
And many said they'd be back.
This is my first time being here, so I didn't realize how huge this place was and how awesome the services are. And I hear that the services are like this all the time around here. There's always something interesting for the kids, so I'm definitely going to come back and bring my kids with me.
We were able to follow one woman through the event. We first met Sharon when she was waiting to get in.
We got this in the mail. It came at an opportune time. My daughter has been thinking of taking my grandchildren to church, to Sunday school. Haven't gone for a long, long time. And I found out they've got awesome programs with all these things here. They're inviting us back to come to join the programs here, and I'm going to start coming back.
A single mother and grandmother, the gifts she received were a much-needed shot on the arm. But when we caught up with her later, she said her spiritual decision was the most meaningful.
God is a spirit, and He's all over, and He's in my heart. And I feel so pure, so clean. Just pray for me. I come from a background of abuse, and that's what kept me from just fully surrendering to God. And with, like I said before, with 100 Huntley and the church is reaching out in this great, huge capacity, they're reaching people like me.
Celebrating in Vancouver, Cheryl Weber, 100 Huntley Street.